Hi everyone. I'm feeling inspired to do a pool on healing. And so, if the word healing resonates with you, this is your confirmation that this message is meant for you moving forward. So, as I shuffle, I'm going to ask for the message that we need to hear today in relationship to healing and our journey of healing, the process of it, and how we can bring more light into the healing that we are currently experiencing. I'm going to begin with some tarot cards. Okay, so we've got the King of Coins. The Sun. And the Three of Swords. This is your confirmation that the message that you have been receiving in relationship to the pain that you have been feeling is beginning to move and transform in a way that will bring you to higher frequencies so that you can access the abundance of healing energy that exists for you. Dealing with these painful thoughts, old ways of thinking is the core of what will allow you to make space for the healing that you have been asking for. This is also your confirmation that a lot of this pain that you have been feeling, whether it is emotional or physical, has come from generations before you. And perhaps you may have been feeling as if almost like a duty, like you have been feeling like it is your duty to heal the generations that have come before you, the generational trauma. And I feel like the collective consciousness is understanding the value of generational trauma and how it carries from one generation to the next. And so I know that you have been feeling some type of duty to heal the generations that have come before you. And this is your almost like support. This is a supportive message letting you know that it feels painful and deep because you aren't the only one who has experienced it. You aren't the only one experiencing it. It has been something that it has been a dark and deep energy that has been existing in your family line for a long time. And now that you are aware of it, you can begin to transform the energy and call in the abundance of healing that you have been and have always had access to. This is you shining light on yourself and those who have come before you in a way that you have never in a way you never have before. And it's not only going to shed light, it's going to bring so much healing to you, those who came before you, and everyone who comes after you. And so the work that you are feeling right now, that duty that you are feeling, it's here for a reason, because that has been your life path. That is what you feel like you have been, that you have come here for, to start moving energy, transforming old energies so that you and the people who come after you can start living a life that is more in alignment with joy and love and freedom. That's a beautiful message. Okay, and so I'm going to pull some animal cards on this. I'm going to lighten up this situation a little bit. There's still so much light in this. I mean, I feel the light and the healing, but in order to even begin taking a healing journey, it must have started with some kind of darkness. And I think shifting our perspective to looking at darkness and challenging experiences as an opportunity for evolution and expansion is a better way to perceive it, so that way we have access to the solution and the answers. moving forward. I think the key here is to not get drawn into the dark in a way that you start taking it on as your own and expressing it in unhealthy ways. I'm going to ask for clarity here with some oracle cards. We got the eagle, the fire ant, and the shark. Like I was saying earlier, try not to get drawn into the dark. So in other words, stop touching the hot stove, you know, get in tuned with what you truly deeply desire for yourself in terms of healing and moving forward. Think about how that is going to, I guess the question to ask yourself is, what does the healed version look like? What does that person feel like? What kind of life are they living? Being able to perceive the future you from a higher perspective is what's going to start transforming the old energy into new energy so that you start closing that gap. And I'm going to pull some guidance cards here. I'm going to ask for guidance moving forward. Okay, so guidance moving forward. Do a walking meditation each day for the next week. Like I was saying, visualize what that healed version looks like. What does that person feel like? What kind of life is that person living? What kind of decisions does that person make? It's very cliche because it's such a huge topic now. Visualize, feel, and that's how you begin to move into the life you've always wanted. And as cliche as it sounds for this time, it is also the most simple and easiest way to begin transforming old energy into new energy. And so with that said, I hope you were able to draw something valuable from today's healing pool. Have a great day.